have to stand, but we're just like sit up on the edge of your seat, look behind. Can you breathe in like you're breathing in through a straw? I'm kind of sick, so please I'm talking today. So just hiss out for 10 seconds, and I want you to hiss all your air out. So breathe in for 4, and then out for 10. So. Very nice. Okay, can I get an F? Okay, so when you redeem yourself for a fee, right? So you can get do, F. Okay, so we're just going to run the whole thing from the top on na. So. Could you write in a vertical line going through all the stabs on measure 12? So that's top system, 3rd page, after beat 2. So after tesoro, so just draw a line right there. So I'm going to start from beat 3 there, basses and tenors. So, ready?
Where are we? I'm sorry.
Okay, so page 3 or 3rd page, so 314. Top system, measure 12. So can you draw a line between beat 2 and beat 3? And we're going to be starting on beat 3, okay? So we're going to go to the end. Basses and tenors first. Tenors, basses, altos together, 1. Sopranos add in. Luccicare, luci belle.
Luccicare, luci belle.
Cari lumi amate.
Cari lumi amate.
Stelle.
Stelle.
Date calma.
Date calma.
Date calma questo cuore.
Date calma questo cuore.
Se per voi Se per voi.
Se per voi.
Sospiroe. So Elias, so sospiroe.
Sospiroe.
Moro.
Moro.
Se per voi sospiroe, moro.
Se per voi sospiroe, moro.
Idonio,
Idonio.
belte,
Belte.
zoro,
Zoro.
fortase,
Forzare.
solo del Dio,
Solo del Dio.
d'amore,
D'amore.
fortazze solo del Dio d'amore,
Forzare. Solo del Dio d'amore.
fortazze.
Forzare.
Yeah. Okay, so from the yeah.
I don't think we have a top. It's just forza.
Forza. Yeah, everyone is sorry. Everyone IPA, so forza.
Oh, it's forza.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, right?
Okay.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Okay, so text from very beginning.
Luci pare, luci bene, cari lumi amate stelle, date calma a questo cuore, date calma a questo cuore. Sempre vuoi sospiri ancora, Dio me tesoro, forza e sole del Dio d'amore, forza e sole del Dio d'amore.
Nice. Okay.
Good, Gabby. Stop there. So Nolan said earlier he hates layering. So is layering something? So are you comfortable with it?
No.
Not really, but did you still do a good job with it? Yes.
No.
Right. It's one of those things that you need to know how to do. It's not. You don't have to like it. I don't want to do it every rehearsal. I don't want to do it for more than 5 or 10 minutes at a time. But it's one more tool to use to teach pitches and rhythms quickly. Are you totally confident with it? No. But did you do it effectively? Yeah. It was fine. Right, and you're still a little bit nervous about sort of taking charge and you're being Gaby instead of, remember, you have to kind of be, you don't have to be me, but you have to be a caricature of you, which might mean that you have to be a little bit more out on a limb than you usually are. Angela wrote, and actually every single one of you all, pretty much, I think every one of you, on your self-evals wrote something about you wanted to see yourself giving more eye contact. Like almost everybody from the first 2 times up. And so I'd like to see you just be a little bit more confident in terms of eye contact and in terms of louder verbally. Just ready, go. And your gesture isn't always doing what it's supposed to be doing, but it doesn't matter as long as you say ready, go, and then everybody knows that where you're starting. Do you know why you're getting off on your pattern?
I think it's
Yeah, it's the transition from the A to the B, because you're holding this beat
Yeah.
longer, which is fine, I would too. Ya ba bi ba ko re. Boom. But then if you're going to add that sort of beat of breath, which I think you should, ko re, then you have to essentially create a 5-bar or prep 3 twice, or conduct 3 twice. Everybody do that once. I'm at the top of 313, the last bar. Here's ko re. Ready? Conduct. Ko re. Right? So essentially you've created a 5-bar. I wouldn't conduct it as a 5 pattern. I would just do 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. And on the second 3 you breathe and you give, what's it called? A multi-function gesture. An FFG. 1, try it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, breath. 4. That was what was throwing you off. And then thank you, I wrote to Kevin, I didn't say this, but I wrote to Kevin, I felt like after he finished layering, he could have, my one criticism, Kevin's rehearsal was excellent, but my one criticism is we could have just done more stuff. Like, we did the bouncy butt thing, great, we only had to do it once, and then all of a sudden it was bouncy, and then I felt like you didn't know what else to do, basically. And so I said he could have worked on tone, he probably could have taught text, right, something, and so thank you for teaching text, because I think we're ready for it, and this text is not hard. The only thought about the way she taught text, how does she teach it? How much of it does she teach us at once? All of it. Too much to process, right? Just teach us the first 8 bars, and then have us sing those 8 bars. And then, if we have time, then teach the second section, and then go back and sing. And then just a couple questions for you. How do you sing? So, am I wrong? Dio is not Dio, right?
Dio.
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 God, right? So you have to then decide. I think for the basses it's easy. Sol, del, dio, da. But what about for the sopranos and altos? Because right now they're singing Solo del Dio da amor. So you have to decide then, is it Dio da amor, or is it Dio ad o da Dio da amor? Which would you prefer? I don't care. I'm not sure that there's a right answer. But is it more Dio or is it more Dio?
Dio.
So I might go 2/8 or eighth and then quarter. Dio da amor. But I don't think that that's any more right or wrong than Dio da amor. I just think it sounds better to my ear as Dio. And sometimes we just have to make decisions that sound better to our ear. But just a couple things like that I would want you to, if you had more time, you would, these are all things too much to think about. It's not really a criticism of you. It's more just us to think about as choir directors now. You have to make some of those decisions. And then same with forza e. Forza e. They give you one singular pitch for the za and the e. And you have to decide, like for the basses that measure 14 and the sopranos that measure 14, it probably makes sense to sing forza e sol. Do you all agree? You've taken Italian more recently than I have.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then might you just tell your altos forza e sol, and just maybe tell the altos to just make it 2/8, right?
Yeah.
But those are the types of decisions, if you are going to introduce text, that you kind of have to decide ahead of time. So anybody who's conducting this piece next Monday, who's that? Anybody? So Gigi, you have to decide, and I think we're ready for text on Monday. So continue the work that Gabby's already done. Okay? Good.